Today, we cover all our market recommendations with no exceptions. Let's start with oil trading. Oil is trading around 64.80, which is a middle zone. Buying here isn't ideal, nor is selling aggressively, but entering during volatility or news could present opportunities. Be cautious and watch the market closely before making moves. Today we have a lot of US economic data coming through. Oil is holding steady at support 64.45, so thinking about buying around here could be good if it retests support between 64.45 and 64 with a tight stop loss at 63.70. Targets would be a move back up to resistance levels at 65.63 and 66. Keep in mind, oil is a fast-moving market that prices in news quickly. In a fundamental sense, technical analysis takes precedence. As for Dow Jones trading, the Dow Jones hasn't yet broken past the key resistance at 44,135. It might actually be better for it to pull back slightly to gather fresh liquidity. This liquidity could help fuel another push, aiming for the 45,000 level. We also have important US economic data coming out today, which might provide the extra boost needed. If the Dow doesn't break through before the data, these numbers could give it a new chance to test and possibly surpass this level. Breaking above 4,335 and pushing higher makes it logical to look for support and liquidity around the 4,750 to 4,354 range, which are solid zones to consider for buying opportunities. Selling from those levels carries some risk, so having a tight stop loss around 24,280 is important to manage potential losses effectively. For Nasdaq trading, it has been quite weak recently, failing to break above 22,734 during both yesterday and today's sessions, indicating some hesitation in the market that traders should be aware of before making decisions. There could be some downside pressure from these zones. The key area to watch is around 20,421, a solid buy zone if you use a proper stop loss. Nasdaq support lies between 22,978 and 22,500, so keep a close eye there. But currently, Nasdaq isn't favorable for new buys. It's better to wait for the US session before making moves. This cautious approach helps avoid risks and lets traders take advantage of more stable conditions later. In this case, we'll have the chance to watch from support at 22,000 with strong backing at 22,000 and 22,000 again. If it reaches and reacts upward from these levels, that's a solid buy opportunity. We're looking at about 4 minutes on the 22,734 chart, then a breakout forming the strength to push toward 22,8 and 22. Once more, gold trades today, as we explained and worked on since yesterday, showed a buying opportunity. Now gold is holding between clear resistances from 3,020 up to 3,040. Well, the main point is to request some liquidity because your low is a bit weak. What are the key levels? Entry around 33,201 and 33,208, even 33,201 and 33,261. Set your stop loss at 33,242. We'll be back before the US session opens with updated recommendations and the best signals during that time. Until then, if you want to join us, watch this video. It welcomes you to all our trading recommendations and signals, and you can also visit our website where we post updates in real time. Until we meet again, thank you and goodbye.